Welcome to Bite Size Law. This one is a little bit more open today. I get a lot of people ask me to give advice and stuff, and whilst I'm not a solicitor and I can only give you my opinion really, what I can say is that if you are thinking of going to the family court, be very, very careful. I personally haven't come across a more corrupt governmental system. And remember, I was in the local council, and that's corrupt, than the family court system. Apparently, it's going through changes. They're going to put more effort into mediation. But my advice is to steer clear of the family court system at all costs. Try and do everything else. Stay away from them. The analogy that I like to use for the family court is that you go to a restaurant expecting to eat, but you'll actually go there, and if it was a restaurant, you'd be the meal. The family court system is almost completely confidential, so there's no telling the press about what's happened in there, because they'll lock you up for it, contempt of court and stuff like that. It's an awful, awful system, and you will get solicitors that will try and make stuff up. They need the legal aid money, and the legal aid money will be forthcoming if they can get your ex-partner to make false allegations about you and beef up the domestic abuse angle and stuff like that, because that's how they get their money. The other thing is that they don't really want to resolve too much, from my experience, because they make more money from going to court. So the more conflict they can generate, the more money that they'll earn, and you and your children are just pieces of meat to them. You're just a means to an end. They want money. They're not, from my experience, too bothered about the actual outcome for the kids. So I'd avoid family court at all costs. Just remember that they are happy for you and your children to be dragged over the coals and dragged through loads and loads of crap, because they'll make more money out of that. There'll be some specific areas that I'll be doing more stuff on later, but family courts, avoid at all costs. Hope that helped.